What's up, nerds? I'm Nick.
And I'm Bree.
And this is Nerdz-N-Thingz. We're going to do another Funko segment today. Sorry, I can't talk. We're going to talk about one of my favorite film series, which is Star Wars. So we'll go ahead and jump right in here. First pop we have is Darth Maul from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And he's the Phantom Menace.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, I recommend doing so. So obviously, I'll go ahead and get it out there. Now, everybody's a fan of Episode 1 Phantom Menace. I get it, I know, whatever. But that being said, I enjoy all Star Wars films. Call me partial, but I enjoy Darth Maul because he introduced a double-bladed lightsaber, which I thought was really cool. Because I grew up watching the original, so that up to that point, it was only, single-bladed lightsabers, old Ben Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, just standard fighting techniques, like fencing, sort of. And then when this episode came out, it was, like, crazy, man, like, acrobatics, and, like, it was nuts. He had a double-bladed lightsaber. It was, like...
He gets chopped in half.
Nobody even thought of it, like, it was pretty crazy. But, yeah, he gets chopped in half, and then later gets revived, another storyline.
Yeah.
And so on and
Not
so
in the
forth.
movies, though. It was in,
This is the Clone Wars, I think.
Yeah.
But, sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't got that far, but, that's been a while, so I'm sure you already know that. But anyway, cool one to have.
This is a series, too. I think this is actually, part of the older set, because if you look at some of the Funko Pops on the back, they actually look a lot older. They're not really designed like this anymore. To be honest, I think most of them have noses now, and you can kind of see they don't really have them in the older ones, or very small if they do. This one I thought was a cool one. I know he really liked Darth Maul, so I got it for him for Christmas. Actually, I was kind of surprised. I bought it off Amazon, and it actually came with the, it's hard to tell, but it came with the protector. It's a soft protector. It's not like a hard one.
It's cool,
but
man.
I mean, it came for free with it, so.
Yeah, it works. Yeah, Darth Maul, man, he's a badass, like, the other thing I like about him, and, obviously I can talk on that about Star Wars, but he has like one line throughout the whole film, so he's like, just very silent, like he's a silent, deadly assassin, and like his mission is just to like, get the Queen Amidala, the greatest negotiation. Sorry, I'm a nerd now, but anyway, good fighter, gets bested by Obi-Wan.
He's the only cool Sith.
Well,
in my opinion, that actually does what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, he tries, and then
he dies.
Obi-Wan kicks his ass.
You know what I mean?
But not before he takes out Qui-Gon. But anyway, yeah, it was just Ichigo moment. I think in Star Wars, it's just like a sign of the new age in a way before the newer trilogy's out now. But just cool to see. And like I said, I know not everybody's a fan of Phantom Menace or the second trilogy altogether because Jar Jar Binks and all that mess.
He should have been the real Sith Lord.
Yeah, there's an interesting theory out there about that. But anyway, so we'll jump into the next one here. And I just realized all these are Siths, by the way. So I'm jumping in.
So before he jumps into this one, I just want to say, so Funko Pop is actually coming out with these kind of newer Funkos. Of course, you see they have the 10-inch ones. We have the 18-inch ones, and now they're coming out with ones that have lights and sounds. So the only thing I don't like about these is that, like, collectors like us who don't take them out of the box, we don't really get the same, I guess, benefit out of it.
Yeah, it's pretty much have to take it out of the box to kind of reap those benefits, which it's fine, but for us, we like to preserve them, I guess.
So I guess we'll go.
So anyway, we'll jump in what she's talking about here. That way you can kind of get a look at it. So lights and sounds, what it says. So it's Kylo Ren. Obviously, this is from the newest Star Wars film, Rise of Skywalker. You can tell because his mask is all mended and welded and stuff. But what she's talking about is the lights and sound here. So, and you can kind of tell with the box, it's kind of different as well. It kind of tells you on the back, You tap that bobblehead to activate the lights and sound and all that good stuff. But.
And I'm not really sure if there's any others. Of course, I'm gonna have a hard time if I try to open this. I've never opened this, so I honestly don't know. I'm kind of curious. There you go.
So you kind of see the light. It's his lightsaber, but he's holding it down, so it's kind of... There you go. One more time. There you go.
So, I mean, yeah, it does make noise. Obviously, I'm not going to take it out of the box. We're not collectors, so I like to take these out of the box.
But if you are, or, you know, you don't really care, which a lot of people don't. But,
all you have to do is tap the top of it.
Cool to have.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure if these are the only 2 lights and sounds. It is a smart move to do these ones first, though, since 1, the movie just dropped, and 2, you know, everyone likes to hear the pew pew and the
yeah, lightsabers have a very like distinct sound. Like if you hear it, people that haven't seen Star Wars like no, it's like wow, it's a lightsaber.
Yeah, so
most people
definitely recommend these ones. We found this one at GameStop.
Yes.
So I don't know if I'm assuming they probably sold other places, but definitely recommend picking one up. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat if this is like the only 2 that they create, so you could have like the first, you know, iteration of lights and sounds sets. So
yeah,
definitely recommend.
I imagine they may make more, but
right now these are the only ones I know of.
So you know, she's talking about 2. This is the second one. She probably saw on the back of the box. Darth Vader. It's probably my favorite Sith. I'll explain why in a second, but kind of the same deal. You tap the head to activate, and you know it's a little special box. And from our previous videos, it kind of mimics the 80th anniversary Batman. So it's its own little special box. Doesn't have the other ones featured on the back. It's kind of like its own special little box. So
sorry, y'all know I gotta like do this carefully because you know how cardboard is, likes to rip.
Yeah.
You might not be hearing if I can't get it. There we go.
Alright.
I'm assuming it's probably lightsaber. Oh, or not. Maybe not. Y'all it played me. Not as easy as the other one.
Probably because the plastic around it, but
yeah, plastic is really thick around them.
Yeah, I think it's because it's the way the helmet shape is a little more.
I'm not taking out the plastic to find out, so.
Anyway, so I said I explain why he's probably my favorite Sith. So I love Darth Vader. I hate Anakin. Anakin to me is very whiny, like he's just
crybaby.
Yeah, he's a teenager, like he's just a kid being a kid. I like Darth Vader because like he's authoritative, power, like he's no nonsense, like he's straight to the point. You don't really care, like. And by that point, when he's Darth Vader, like he's already lost everything until he finds out Luke's his son and all that good stuff. But like, no.
And even then, he's still kind of. Yeah, he's tougher than Anakin.
Yeah, he's like straight to the point. You know, he's like, "Come with me, rule the galaxy," and he's like, "No," and then chops off his hand. Like he don't play around. You know what I mean? Towards the end, like obviously he's revived and came back to the light side or whatever. But, you know, when these movies came out, like he was just like his like big badass like. Robot thing, like nobody knew it. Like this is like relatively, you know, a new concept altogether. Like, whoa, man, this dude's like for real. He's like, you know, the business. So, yeah, Darth Vader, man, he's definitely one of my favorites. But if you're a Star Wars fan, Darth Vader fan, what have you, definitely recommend picking these up.
Sorry, I couldn't get to light up.
Yeah, you fellas saw. I'm just kidding, but yeah, if you're not a collector, you don't care about the box stuff, which most people don't. Honestly, we don't either. Just
it's easier to keep them in the boxes.
Yeah, it's just easier for us. It's easier just to kind of like organize and kind of keep things together and stuff instead of things like because back when we first got them, like we didn't do that, and then once we started buying more, started to keep track, and you know things got dropped and broken.
Yeah,
you know, something happens. I mean, it's not in the world, but it is what it is. But anyway, if you're a Star Wars fan, definitely recommend these. It's cool that they have the lights and sounds. I think it was a good move on Funko and Star Wars to do that, or Disney because they own Star Wars, but definitely pick it up. And that's all I got. Welcome to the dark side.
Thanks, guys.